Hello everyone, and welcome to another Top 5 Records video. Another one in the series in which I'm taking a closer look at the full body of work of David Bowie. Today we have arrived in 1997 with the album Earthling. Now, this is somewhat a controversial album. Why? I've heard a lot of Bowie fans love it and a lot of Bowie fans complain about it. And I honestly, I'm not on the part of the Bowie fans complaining about it. Listening to his records now in chronological order, and having just listened to Changes Now Bowie, um, with Changes Now Bowie, you get the sense that he is toning down, becoming more like a Buddhist in a certain way, very intimate, very much relying on the stronghold of his vocals and of his old songwriting. And then this happens, Earthling, a drum and bass and guitar atmosphere based record, which is completely insane. And I think this might be his best 90s album. Here's why. The songwriting on this record is the best he has been going back to, okay, thinking about, I'm going to compare it in a different manner, like the quality of the songs and the how continuously good a record is. So, Let's Dance has three brilliant songs, also some songs which are mediocre. Great album, great album. Earthling has more great songs. Seriously, it has more great songs. Then you go to Scary Monsters. I love Scary Monsters. Do I love Scary Monsters for the songwriting, or do I love Scary Monsters for the sound and the performance and the production? I love Scary Monsters. It has some incredible songs. Is it as good as Earthling? I'd say it's a tie. I even prefer this above The Lodger, but I'm gonna rank all the albums when I'm done with this. This is one of his, in my opinion, great masterpieces. And I haven't owned a copy until very recently with the beautiful, brilliant Adventures box. The track list is here on the inside uh, of the gatefold sleeve, strange gatefold sleeve. So it's tough. I'm gonna move a little bit to the side. I want to opening this record with Little Wonder. Little Wonder was, I believe, even a top 10 hit in Britain back then. It opens powerfully. I mean, I love the video of it. I saw it in the early zeros for the first time. So back then, a 1997 Bowie video with all the weird effects was still had this bizarre influence. Like I wasn't accustomed to it yet in the early zeros. But then again, I do not come from a big city in the Netherlands, more conservative area. So I was really shocked by the techniques and how futuristic in a certain way it was. I love the song. I love the beat. I love how Bowie is so completely beside what I knew from Bowie. But it's a good song. It's a really good song. Then Looking for Satellites. It's also a stunner of a song. Song 3, Battle for Britain. Um, the letter. Uh, I love the melody in the refrain. Don't you let my letter get you down. Don't. It's so good, so good. But it continues. Then side 2, 7 Years in Tibet, which I think is one of the coolest songs he did. I mean, it's so smooth. I love the saxophone here. It is like this really cool, great beat. Bowie. Next song, Like a Dead Man Walking. I mean, Great song after great song after great song. Then Telling Lies. Again, um, it's only on side 3 that for the first time there's a song, The Last Thing You Should, which is okay. It's okay. Um, it's okay. But after that, another banger. I'm afraid of Americans. And after that, Law. But I'm afraid of Americans, which on this album, this version, does it contain the collaboration with. Well, it's just stunning, powerful. Bowie in the 90s is a very specifically interesting area. When you take a look at Black Tie White Noise, you can hear this smooth jazz and pop influence, which it's really a stunner after the 80s. I love the 80s Bowie, but um, so unexpected. Then you get Outside, which is more chaotic, which is more like his paintings, which is more like an art gallery exhibition, which has this completely different side of jazz influences. So the reinventing here is almost as bizarre as in the 70s. But if you then even take a look at this Earthling and how how now he is doing drum and bass, and there are so many exciting sounds on it. Um, I'm I'm seriously considering making a bold statement and saying that Bowie in the 90s was more experimental than Bowie in the 70s. And can I say he reinvented himself more often? No, because in the 70s he went from folk rock to a flirt with prog rock, then from prog rock to glam rock. Glamour is so much more simple. But then he influenced glam rock with cabaret like influences, going from that very big jump to soul, then a very big jump to actually German style krautrock, and yeah, then we're ending the 70s. So I don't dare to make the statement, but it would be foolish to underestimate the daring ability that Bowie showed in the 90s. And Earthling, to me, is at its center. What a gorgeous masterpiece. So I'm curious, what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.